Hey guys, welcome to Magic Masinter. Today I'll be teaching you the revolutionary cut. It's an awesome cardistry move that you should really know. I would recommend watching my tutorial on the Charlier cut, which is a one-handed cut before learning the revolutionary cut. The revolutionary cut looks something like this. It's a swivel cut. It's similar to the Charlier cut, but you do a bit more flourish. It's when you do this cut in front of an audience, they know they're dealing with a good magician. It's pretty useful, so let's get right into the tutorial. So here's how it is done. There are two methods on how to do the revolutionary cut that I know of. I'm sure there are more. One of them is instead of turning the packet this way, which is how I learned the first way, I saw another tutorial where you turn the upper half of the deck the other way and swiveled it around. I'm not sure which one's harder. They're both pretty hard to do. They're all going to take a lot of practice regardless of which one you choose to do. I would recommend learning both of them. So I'll teach them both. So the first one, the one I learned first, this is what you're going to do. So you're going to start a mechanics grip and you're going to push up half of the packet. So far this is exactly like a Charlier cut. From here, instead of pushing up this bottom packet and completing the cut, what you are going to do is you're going to take between your ring finger and your thumb, you're going to swivel the packet. You're going to swivel the packet that way. So it's going to go to the right of you if you're doing it in your left hand, until you can get your first finger to go on that left edge with your thumb. From here, you're going to put your middle finger on this back edge. You're going to have your ring finger on this side, and you're going to have your first finger and your thumb on the left side. From here, you should be able to hold the packet with just these three fingers. From here, you're going to take your thumb and you're going to slide it underneath these packets, in between them, until you reach the right side packet. From here, you can let go with this finger and this finger, your middle finger and your ring finger, and you can pivot the cards against your against your first finger, like that, until they clear, and you bring the packet under. Your finger's going to be stuck under there, and you're going to just curl it out and complete the cut. Again, it would look something like this. Lift up half of the packet, swivel it until you could get your first finger around, then slide your thumb underneath it till it can reach the opposite side. Continue swiveling until it clears. A thing you might want to know that will definitely help you: keep your pinky on this bottom packet, on the bottom side of the bottom packet, the entire time. It's not going to feel natural, but once you get used to it, it will be very easy to do. Because what you're going to want to do at this situation is you're going to want to pull down with your pinky and your ring finger, so that you can clear it much easier. If you didn't have it, if you kept your pinky on the other side, if you kept your pinky not on the bottom edge, but you kept it, I do it so naturally that I did it wrong that time. You keep it on this side, you're going to have trouble pulling back the packet, and you won't be able to complete the cut, or it'll be very difficult at least to complete the cut. So really make it a natural instinct to keep this pinky on the bottom edge so you can pull it back, this packet back, while you bring this packet underneath the top packet, the bottom packet, I guess. So that's one method. It's pretty good. A trick to make it look better: you pull the packet back in the opposite direction you're moving. This one applies to both cuts I'm teaching you. You pull it backwards, and then you do the cut. It makes it look like it's doing a complete 360. I think it makes it look better, but it's really up to you. You guys can use this however you want. Now for this next method, instead of turning this way, what you're going to do is you're going to go that way. And what you're going to do is you're going to see that when you go that way, these two fingers will automatically extend. And it's pretty good. It's pretty easy to do this cut. I would say, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's easier to do this cut than the other cut. So what you're going to do is you're going to start the same way you did the other one in the Charlier. Push up half the packet, swivel it to your right. You're then going to take your middle finger, put it on this back edge right here, and take your ring finger and put it on the left edge with your thumb. So you're going to swivel it that way until you can get into this position. Again, you should be able to hold it with these three fingers without your pinky or your thumb, and this bottom packet should just be resting on the base of your thumb and your hand. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to pull with these two fingers and push with that finger that way, away from this packet, and push down on the top left corner of this packet down. They should clear if you continue doing that. You can see they just cleared. From here, you're going to curl your first finger in to get it out of the way so you can complete the cut and square up the packet. A tip on doing that, once you're over here in this position, most people don't want to take out their first finger because it feels weird, and it's like you're not supporting the deck, but you have to do it. It should work out if you do it. It will take a lot of practice for you to be able to do it. Another problem many people have when doing this cut is that the bottom card, when you're pulling this card right there, you're trying to move your first finger out, but you can see how it's bending that card out. So that happened to me, and there's really nothing you can do about it. I guess maybe make sure your hands aren't sticky, maybe make sure your deck is clean, make sure it's a new deck. That's really all you can do about that. Also, maybe doing it a bit faster might help, but there's really nothing you can do about it. Try cutting the deck in half so you have a different card on the bottom. That is a problem, but it usually works out. So I'll go over it one more time. Lift up half the packet like this, like you're starting a Charlier cut. You're then going to, from this position, swivel it that way towards your right if it's in your left hand. Put your middle finger on the back edge, put your ring finger on this side with your thumb, the left side, and you're gonna, like I said before, you can turn it the other way and then do it. It makes it look like it's doing a 360. So like this, you should be able to hold it like that and take your thumb, push down on the top left corner of that while you're pivoting this packet away, and complete the cut, and make sure to take your first finger out. Once you know how to do these two cuts, there's so many things you can do. It's only one step from there to be able to do a one-handed three-way cut, and from there you can do that cut, the revolutionary cut, which now the bottom card is stuck, so I won't do that revolutionary cut. But there's so many different things you can do from here, and it's a great place to start learning. It is pretty hard to do, but it will take a lot of practice. But once you're able to do either of these revolutionary cuts, you're really going to be noticed, and you're not going to just be a basic magician anymore. You will be impressive, and all your tricks will work better because of the dexterity in your hands. Everything works better. The more you practice, obviously, the better you'll get. So, if you want to know how to do the three-way cut, just leave a comment down in the comment section, and I'll consider making a video on how to do it. Anyway, thanks so much. Please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much.